What's up, world? This is your girl P. So, how to understand why people judge you? Well, as a disclaimer, I am not here to project my thoughts and opinions on you. I'm just merely sharing my vantage point. And what I've come to learn in astrology is why people judge us is based on our energy that we carry, our vibe, our outer energy, and that energy is our rising sign. It is the energy that people get from you, is how they see you, it's the vibe that you carry when people first meet you. And so, in order to understand the energy that you carry, it's like your soul, your body, your feelings, your ego, all of that is wrapped up in a package, and the package is your vibe. And so, I'll use myself as an example, and that way I won't project how I see anyone else. I'm just talking about myself and not in an egoic way, but I'm just using myself as an example. Now, I'm a Gemini, meaning I have a lot of Gemini energy. It's in my ego. My ego is the energy that I use to face my fears and to defend myself. And I also have Gemini energy in my mind. My heart, my feelings is Cancer energy. My love language is Aries energy. But all of that, all of those energies is wrapped up in a package, and the box that is wrapped up in is Scorpio energy. And Scorpio energy is a mysterious energy, it's a dark energy. And so when people meet me, because I can only go by what people tell me, for the most part, people think I'm up to something because it's mysterious. You look like you sneaky. You look like you up to something. But that's just my energy, that is surrounding who I am on the inside. It's like a protection. It's like I would say like a rising sign to me is almost like a spiritual veil. If you think about the spiritual veil in the Bible, it's like a smoke screen. It's like a screen put over people's eyes to get them to see you a certain way. And in order for a person to actually get to know you, they have to come in the house. But the house that people are seeing, like my energy, my house is Scorpio energy. So it's like a dark house on a well lit street. So to them, it's like, I don't want to go to that house. That house look dark. That house looks scary, but it's just because I keep the lights out on the outside, but on the inside it's lit. So it's like, for instance, like on Halloween when, you know, people are out trick or treating and you don't want people to come to your porch, so you turn the lights out so people won't come. It's like the lights is out on my outer vibe. But if they was to come in, it's well lit, it's a party going on in there, it's food getting cooked. It's like that. So people judge you by the vibe that you carry, the energy that you carry. But in order for them to get to know you, they got to come in. And so I didn't even know I had Scorpio energy until I looked into my birth chart. And I'm like, okay, when I started learning about Scorpio energy, and I'm like, this is why people be treating me like that. I'm like, but I'm not like that. And people who know me know I'm a kind-hearted person. You know what I'm saying? They know that I'm welcoming and I'm warm. I share information. It's just that when people see me, it's just they can't help what they see until that spiritual veil is lifted. You know what I'm saying? And that veil is only lifted for the people it's meant to be lifted for. It wouldn't be any different than a man and a woman getting married and he has to lift the veil to see the wife that he's marrying. It's a veil put over people's eyes to get them to see you a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And that's to protect you. So it's like that vibe, that outer energy is to protect me and keep who's not meant to be for me away, and who is supposed to be for me, it's to allow them pull them in, because some people are too scared. It's like what I've learned about Scorpio rising energy is that either people like you or they don't. It's no in between. And some people are scared because they don't, when people don't know, they're scared of the unknown. and they'll stay away because it's like, I don't want to, she look mean. I get that a lot. I look mean. But then when people actually get to know me, they're like, you're really nice. I thought you were mean. You look like you be mad all the time. And I'm like, I don't be thinking I'm doing that. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just a serious person, and I think that it shows on my face because I'm a thinker, and I have Gemini energy in my mind, and I'm always thinking. I can't turn my brain off. So it might show on my face, and to people, they assume that I'm mad and, that I'm mean. And, I can be mean when I'm defending myself, of course, but I'm just not mean. Like, I'm a type of person, like, if I go in the store, I'm happy and jolly and speaking to everybody. That's how I am, but people judge you by the energy that you carry, it's your vibe. And so, whatever rising sign that you have, and your rising sign is based on the time and day that you're born. It's like the clock, because zodiac signs are based on, it's like 12 hours in a day. There's 12 zodiac signs in a chart, and whatever time you were born is going to tell you what type of outer energy you have. And I never knew until I got into astrology that, my rising sign was Scorpio energy. So this is why I learned to not say I don't like certain zodiac signs and stuff, because at the end of the day, we all have it somewhere in our chart, and we will never know how we have that energy and what we carry and how we use that energy. And it's like, when you start learning about yourself, it's like, okay, I get why people treat me the way that they do. It has nothing to do with me per se, because I can't help the package that I was wrapped up in. You know what I'm saying? But that package is the energy that is meant to protect me, not to hurt me. It keeps the wrong people away, and it only pulls the right people in, because people will judge you by the cover. And this is why I say never judge a book by the cover, because if you look at my house, my outer energy, and you were judging me by my vibe, but you never opened up my package, you wouldn't realize that it's a gift inside, that I'm warm and welcoming inside. But you judge me by how I look or how my vibe is on the outside, but you never got to know me, so you miss out, and you'll miss out on a blessing. And this is how I feel, like, what I'm saying? This is my personal opinion. I'm not here to project, but this is just information I learned in astrology. Just like, dang, you know, I'm a Scorpio rising. So even though I'm a Gemini, and Gemini is a chatterbox and I talk a lot, people think I'm mean. But when they get to know me, it's like, dang, you a cool person. And I'm like, yeah, well, why would you think I'm not? But it's because they're judging my book by the cover. They didn't ever open it up and read me. You get to know me. And when you get to know me, you'll be like, I didn't know. I would never think that you were like that. I would never, because I have a Cancer moon, so I'm nice and I like to cook. And, I'm not on here trying to sell myself. I just use myself as an example, because that's all I can do. I can't talk about anybody else because I don't know nobody but me, you know. But I understand it now. It's like, a lot of times it's frustrating to get judged and people don't know you. But at the end of the day, it's asinine to judge a person and you don't know them, and you never got an opportunity to get to know them because you never opened the package. You just judge the book by the cover and say, oh, she mean, I don't want to deal with her, and I'm not mean. I'm like a kind-hearted person, but I know the reason why I got that energy is because I'm a kind person, and the universe, God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Jehovah, wrap me up in that type of energy to protect me, because I am a kind person. It's like I got to protect this diamond that's on the inside and put this wrapping on the outside to keep the predators away. That's a positive side of looking at something that could be considered negative when it's actually not. I love myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that I got to learn about me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like everyone should dig into their birth chart and get to know themselves, because when you start studying your own energy, you'll love yourself even more. Like, I didn't know I had this. This is actually a gift. And I'm grateful because I know I'm a kind hearted person. And this keeps me from having to defend myself all the time, because my ego that I defend myself with is communication. I talk like this, how I talk on this channel all the time, but when I'm defending myself, it's a horse of a different color. Like my mouth will go so left field, and that's me bringing down my vibration to have to defend myself. So I'm grateful that I do have that mysterious, scary type of outer energy where it's covering me up and keeping the predators away. So it's not always a bad thing. And again, like I said before, you got to take the good with the bad, and I'm appreciative of it. So, it's like my security, my security energy is like, stay away. Stay far away. If you have bad intentions, stay away. Cause I look scary. Very, very scary. But inside, I'm nice. But that's all I got for you. And I holla though. One love. Peace.